Welcome to Oliver Gerwald, your guide to the finer things in life. The Yankee self-help racket compels you to fake it before you make it, to assume the visage of success before actually achieving it. But at what point does it transcend positive thinking and land squarely amongst psychotic delusion? A woman from Sheffield in South Yorkshire who lives in poverty but buys her Toddler designer clothes straddles that line. The Mirror tells the story of 32-year-old Casey Ackram, who receives low-income benefits but buys her one-year-old son extravagant possessions like a 750-pound Versace chain, a 925-pound diamond-encrusted bracelet, and a 1,000-pound solid gold dummy for Pacifier. The former dancer and model is currently unemployed and on Britain's generous welfare system, plus whatever alimony and child support she gets from her ex. And presumably about 90% of that goes towards her son's literal silver spoon in his mouth. I'd say she's gaming the system, but Casey herself is living in squalor, so it's not so simple. It's more like a mental illness. On the one hand, I'd hate to be the poor sap of an ex who funds a one-year-old's alleged designer clothes addiction. An ex, mind you, who split with Casey over the untold riches she lavishes on her son. Conversely, Casey forgoes any semblance of a normal life and normal possessions for her son's exorbitant tastes. Or, at least according to Casey, who claims her one-year-old asks for these lavish belongings. Again, mental illness. I buy my clothes off of Vinted so I can buy him what he wants, she said. Whatever he likes, he gets. And if I can't afford it, I ring his dad and get the money. I've got nothing. I'm not entirely sure her one-year-old knows what solid gold is, let alone requesting a solid gold pacifier, or a pedicure, or Gucci trainers. And I can't imagine a toddler asking to bathe in milk and honey, or only eat organic food, or have his palm read. And if you needed any further convincing that Casey belongs in a padded room somewhere, she drops this gem. His dad always says that when he turns 18, he'll get a girlfriend and move out. But I say, no! We'll have bunk beds when he's too old to share a bed with me. This is the sort of story I'd expect to come out of rural Florida. But sadly, it's a blight upon the UK. I can't even begin to unpack this much insanity. And while one part of me admires a peasant who takes such great pains to present the facade of fiscal prosperity, the rational part of me thinks Casey should be sterilized. And in point of fact, she's not trying to fake anything. She's just spending a king's ransom on a creature who couldn't possibly appreciate it. The only thing worse than a whiny brat is a whiny brat wearing a Versace necklace. Be sure to show your appreciation for my efforts with a like. And I shall return to educate the great unwashed masses and all those of good letters and breeding on the finer things in life and delightful cuisine.